Wait, wait.
The big stage over and over again. This is a very different feeling, I think, when you're into the grand finals.
I think this person is saying all this because his friend got timed out.
In terms of actually being able to perform here. I mean, they were there at Tokyo, of course. They have earned a lot from that. Maybe that's part of it as well, and just being able to build up that resilience, being able to perform on the big stage.
Yeah, the crowd
that's what I feel like doing as well. See as they're walking back out, they love
if it gets too much,
cheering for them.
People are just saying too much shit.
Paper thin, you're on the deck.
I just turn on follows only or something. A lot of it's just because it's watch party and a lot of new people comes in.
Down right now. Come on, what do they have to do?
We are doing this for Jing now. We got to at least get to map 5. This is for Jing. At least one more map. At least one more.
So we've got some,
nice little portraits here to see if we can give them a little luck. See if we can give the Paper Rex boys a little bit more fire.
Is this the good juju area?
I have to run as during break. I'm sorry.
This is the Noah Killio zone.
It's like you stole it from his family home. Like you just got pictures.
Pearl was here and she gave it to me.
Yeah. But also, it really is like trying to do it for him, right? It's his last event potentially before he goes off to do military service. And also, they've been in this position before where they came into a grand finals. They had the map veto advantage and they failed. In that series at Copenhagen when they played against FPX, they locked the Breach and the Yoru alongside the Neon to try and make something happen in the final map. On Breeze, towards the end, everyone was going, this is a wild comp, what's going on? And they weren't able to make it happen. And I feel like I got glimmers of that on Bind again, where maybe they're trying just a bit too hard to close it out and make it come home for them.
I'm sorry,
Whereas instead, if they're just loose and they allow their players to find those individual moments, the same way EG are, that might be a better strategy.
And that's why I was concerned with something going off the Reyna, because he was really starting to heat up on Ascent, going over the behind, this guy right here. He is he's doing great so far, but yeah, we need to do it for Jing. But really, I think going back to the cover picks here for Paper X, I think is probably the better strategy.
It's stupid to say, but they are such a vibes-based team as well. They don't have a dedicated IGL. They are all about, in terms of the confidence they've got, and Alex calling, a lot of their ideas for them. We know how impactful some of the timeouts are when he gets involved with it. You can just tell it's just the way that their team structure is set up. They are so unlike any other team that we really have in just VCT in general. And I think big knocks to the confidence like we just saw on Bind, it's so damn important now to pick yourself back mentally and get back into it.
I mean, is that the soul? What do they have to do on Lotus here to make sure we at least see a map 5?
Well, we don't even, at least I don't know exactly what composition they're even going to pull out on Lotus, because they've been trying different stuff over the course of not just this tournament, but their last few iterations on this map. Whereas EG, they've just made small adjustments and came out and brutalized Loud on here, the team that took down Fnatic. I mean, they have worked on this map. We've heard it from Potter, how much work and effort they've put into making their Lotus not a detriment and making it a real strength of their map pool. So I'm concerned. Paper X here need to come out with fire. I'm not sure it even comes down to any large picture strategic things, so much as the individuals feeling it and wanting it and bringing their best when it matters.
Yeah, and that's what gave Loud a lot of problems when they played Paper X on this map. It was like Jing glass packing at unexpected times, something grabbing both an op and a judge in that final round, so that they had the flexibility to really kind of throw Loud's game off. We're going to need to see a lot more of that here if they're going to take EG down.
I mean, it's the same thing for EG, right? They have a chance now for that trophy. They are so close. Brent, they need to close out here.
And they have been looking good in the past on Lotus, I think, as well. Those little adjustments they've been making, like we were already discussing. One of the things I'm most impressed with, I think, is just their calling
for like 10 years now.
The bait and switches, just poking and prodding towards one particular area of the map, making sure that they maintain control of another, especially on their attack side. They actually work the map of Lotus better than almost any other team, I think, at this event currently, just in terms of how they're able to force rotations. And it might just come down
timed out and he got upset.
Moments like you're saying,
and then he keep asking why.
Paper X, don't get disheartened by that.
Well, let's take a look here at the Prime Gaming agent select, and this is the comp that Paper X have decided to go for. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I mean, this is what they ran last time. They've
already timed out. Somebody timed him out already.
He said he preferred running Astra on this map
instead of the Cypher,
but it is still a little low, and it's going to allow something and Jing to really find those individual moments. But they need to grab those opportunities when they're presented. EG are such a good team, they are not going to offer you many openings. You have to take hold of each one.
I'm a little bit worried for Paper X. I think they don't show too much nuance in their attack side. side, you know, Lotus is a map where you got to
stuff
take
on
it in
the
many
match,
waves, honestly. It's too big
good.
in terms of just being able to take the map control by all-inning at the beginning. And PaperX love to all-in a lot. Lotus requires a bit of nuance. They might fall into a bit of a trap here.
Yeah, and I think the big thing for PaperX is they're not a team that's based on nuance. They're a team that's based on feel. They're a team that's based on speed and aggression. And EG's done a really good job of slowing this all down. Let's see if they can readjust and regroup here on Lotus.
This could potentially be it, the map that changes everything for EG. PaperX, they're going to have to dig a lot deeper than this time
There's
in
only one
if they
guy
want to force a map fight.
during the game that made me angry.
And I think all of us here would love to see the map
I understand
fight,
we are all very frustrated
with
PaperX right now.
Here on Lotus.
It is frustrating.
PaperX is more than just the last
we just gotta
this
keep
could
going.
be the last chance to dance here for these boys.
I am
They
very
have to
tilted,
pull
I
it
would say.
together.
I'm just
As
fucking
said,
good.
Now open it again. Okay, how about now?
So you've seen PaperX take on Loud earlier on here in Los Angeles. Did go to an overtime. What a treat that would be. With a PvE mission to start things off. They've obtained 2 orbs. Forsaken will have control of potentially the 3rd.
I see.
Look how close
Gimana
they are to the side
kalau
for contact. It's going to be Ethan on the drop block. The paranoia is perfect. Forcing him away. You see Forsaken. What? How did he come of that alive? Demon 1 as well. Adding insult to injury. He's still standing. Finally goes down. Finally. What's left? A 2v3. And it's vicious.
Spike's not down just yet.
Taking away something. And as you said, the Spike's not down. They haven't solidified this site.
Not necessarily comfortable just yet, and that's forced Divide into an unorthodox plan here. Booster has found a kill. Jing will fall, Divide will respond.
Nice.
Shut down to Divide with a 3-piece to kick Lotus off here.
Dude.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. You wanted confidence, you wanted momentum. That could be the start of it. The shape of things to come, who knows?
Look at that.
Those 3 were everything. That didn't look good on the side, Mike. If I'm honest, before that plant went down, it looked like EG had done just enough, but
I mean,
not with Divide standing.
how is Ethan finding a kill?
Shouldn't have done.
Blinded, the paint shell raining down on him. One that almost makes that a reality for EG. Very well invested round 2 purchase here from PaperX. Jing, now they're all farmed 2 away from the showstopper now.
Com is going to be
Jadi
sad.
kalau facecam sambil pakai snap kamera itu nggak bisa streaming ya.
Yeah, good for 1, good for 2, good for 3. Back to back to back, Forsaken.
Shit.
Makes mincemeat out of EG, who couldn't quite close the gap. And bye-bye. PRX, beautiful. This is really clean. This is lovely from them, just to really ensure safety after that first round.
Being 1 sheriff in hand, not really going to be given an opportunity to even find an exit here.
But we gotta keep this going.
With how well invested this was, you don't want to see PaperX necessarily charging down this kill, even though Jing is 1 away from the showstopper. How much freedom they had towards the orbs. No real pressure to do so. And a prime gaming flawless here in round 2, Lauren. PaperX off to a flying start.
This is fantastic for them. I don't think they could be happier with it.
My morning birds
Nice little
are
confidence
awake.
booster, some eco-cobra
going-
moments. Yes, but you'll take them. You'll take them. Get you really into the game.
Oh god.
Divide doing really well. Forsaken.
Did I tell you guys, I have a neighbor with a rooster. Yeah, the rooster's not awake yet though, I've not heard the rooster yet.
I think 3 off from those Seekers, so these are really key pieces. None quite there though for this round. Now do we see a challenge
my neighbor's
on the
rooster,
orb to deny
it's not an
that showstopper
everyday
coming in?
thing. Like once or twice a
hell-bent
week.
on this one.
Not sure if he's gonna go today.
What do you want? Very close to the start.
Surely they're screwed. How is Chocobo alive?
How's he alive?
I don't know how he escapes that.
Absolute Houdini inside the smoke. Jing will try and respond with the showstopper. Doesn't find anything. But she found the one.
And the paranoia landed. He knows he can close the gap. Ethan gonna find at least survive, but the Jing is completely off the leash, taking all that space towards CT. Wussup trying to backfill, but playing over by Waterfall. Maybe there's still a chance for him here. The third man far away, that is still Forsaken.
Spike planted.
Spotted. Oh my god, what a snap. Takes away Mind Freak, now the final two. Com was not near to this, Mike.
No, he's on a late flank here, no surprises there. Wussup trying to run the clock down a little bit, hold on to his position, secure what he has. Forsaken gets curious at just the right time, spots down the flank.
Okay, well they found one that's going to force Forsaken a little bit closer towards the site itself. Com now wants to try and toy with that angle, see if he can play around this. Wussup trying to isolate that other player. The fight's there. Wussiop's got another, and it's on Jing. The man himself, the man of the moment, can't do it! Big boy Wussup, but the timing, Mike, does he actually have this? He absolutely does!
A ridiculous retake from EG. Between Wussup and Com, a crucial kill onto Mind Freak. Wussup just slows things down.
NT.
Regains
It
control
was still
of the
bonus.
situation.
Spike planted.
Yeah.
And the composure on display here.
enemy
3G to
remaining.
find their first.
Nice, boys!
That's the first. It's the break back in here for EG. Operator's out for something. This could be very impactful, but look at the rest of the map. You're going to have Omen split towards that C side of things, and you've got the 3-play stack working towards B. Getting the lay of the land here. They're going deep on this Jing. Couldn't quite snap back for the first time, but it's Forsaken. On the second time of asking. Ethan now removed.
At least we have a Sky.
Nice and healthy. After that first engagement, something hasn't necessarily been given any contact over here yet, but also the operator hasn't been noticed.
Come to think of it, I think the Rooster actually yesterday. Or maybe he won't do it today.
Presence here. Com doesn't have a snake bite to slow this down.
And now he's got the pinch coming in. That's really uncomfortable. He's going to go down. Jogmo did win out his fight, so there's still a chance they can do some damage to this, but the site has been won. Paperx can get that plant down. There shouldn't be much to deny it. Jing is holding on to his doorway. Something to deliver that 338 right to the chest. As Demon 1 and Wussup trying to do anything they can, it's not happening here. Paperx are gripping onto this round, Mike. They're not letting this one slip.
Honestly, a little bit of banter here and there is fine.
Head for the hills.
Just don't go
2K
too
in the
far
bank,
to stay
Vandal
in
hand.
a
Let's
really
try and
bad
hold on to
way.
this.
Know what I mean?
Paperx find their third, coming right back out of that loss on EG's buy round. So I was curious. Jing was going to have an opportunity there at the start of this round to try and farm some orbs once again. Doesn't necessarily look as if that early intention has carried across for Paperx just yet. Showing a bit more pace in terms of collapsing towards one of the extremities. But now with the operator in play, there's something sole task just to control rubble. There hasn't been much intention shown from EG on that side. So often you see them really fight tooth and nail for that area, but
Again, with the way the rounds have gone, EG with just that glimpse of that one round they've been able to post, they are going to be down in a little bit of a financial problem here. So Sheriffs, yes, that one rifle with Demon 1.
God.
But it looks like their answer to this is to stack out, put 4 players on 8 and brawl. Well, let's see how well they handle it this time.
Your
Oh
mom.
wait, I think they've read this stack very well.
oh, Ethan down to 11 HP on the other side. I think Forsaken takes a bit of chip damage. But puts Paperx in a position to capitalize, find some space on the other side of the map. Com has to respect
Look at this.
Paint Show actually brings him down to 45 HP.
A gorgeous side take though, everything accounted for. Crossing the T's, dotting the I's. Yes, they know they're up against probably a broken buy, but they're still so methodical. One's gonna go down. And now they rescind away from the site slightly, actually. Tell a lie, they're leaving at least 2 players still towards us. The lockdown gonna be coming in as well.
Lockdown here, there's only one rifle and the Seeker's available.
The Seekers just went through, yeah, flash to force Jing away. Gap now closed, but they need to close down these kills. Wussuap's the one to do the first, but look at the response from something. Instantaneous and clear cut! Wussuap, what?
What the hell, bro?
Oh my
What
goodness!
Has he got time for this? He's got so much time. He can't believe it.
Give me his POV, run it back for us, because I don't know how the hell he just got an ace.
He doesn't know.
Give me that replay, please.
They had one rifle.
Okay, fair enough, that's a nice start. Oh my. Yeah, that's... Nice! What a... Oh my god!
Same.
I agree,
He's already got
Christine.
6 out of 8 on board.
Yep.
What a ridiculous round.
And Boostio's had some of his biggest tests on this map historically. He's been bullied off this map.
What are we doing?
But now, what a time to come alive for him. Operator in hand.
Oh,
We've seen that double
God.
cast. Now, PaperX, they're going to be reeling a little from that. That's going to leave a sour taste in the mouth, isn't it?
Maybe that will be a deterrent for PaperX to slow things down just a little bit. Something. What is that?
Nice.
That is
Ridiculous.
What the hell is that though?
Knew something tech just dropped. And he's found a
I've
kill
never
from
seen
it.
that before.
Of course he has. Of course he has. Oh, Boostio's been punished. Sight looking so vulnerable, ready for the taking. Gonna still clear through carefully, just in case. But that sight's all theirs.
Very comfortable to be able to set up here. Jorgamo, full utility, 1 kill off the showstopper.
Mindfreak ain't turning.
No, Mindfreak's in an awful position. Rifle sticking out.
Oh, I cannot watch this,
A little
man.
nervous because they're locked into the site here.
And there's a showstopper now. And a paint shell. Jorgamo can do so much damage here.
Pressure from Tree, gonna clear that through. But the other two haven't been able to make it really towards the site or pressure any of these post plants. PaperX fighting for that CT space, and now let's see who gets a connection. Jorgamo still with a rocket to post, but something's got the trade out, takes down Com, and now it's all on Jorgamo. A 1v3, a fabulous attempt, but nowhere near enough. PaperX, after a start like that, after some work from something, managed to get another posted.
What was it? Ethan's POV, the camera POV.
A horror show.
It's just beautiful from something.
Hello. Oh, he had no idea. Poor old Ethan.
He's dancing around. Not gonna eat breakfast. Well,
for the round to start there.
That's so sick.
I guess I will after stream.
PaperX immediately capitalize on control towards A. A couple of rifles here for EG though. Com and Boostio.
We wanted to see PaperX putting up a fight here, showing that resilience. They certainly are. Com, however...
He's dug out the lurk so early on.
Yeah, this is...
On a solo mission, look at the minimap, by the way.
That seems...
An upgrade for Jorgamo to come and find. And now, actually, you give Com a second body on the flank, potentially.
Something. Careful. You can see EG chomping at the bit here. They want to get in for a brawl, get in for a fight, and don't challenge Boostio on this site. He's gone down. Divine and something in unison trying to clear through this. Get some safety for a plant, but it doesn't feel very safe right now. Divine on the hunt, though, wants to secure it. Takes away by Waterfall. He's given themselves a second. I mean, barely. Because look at Jorgamo straight here. On the pressure. They're still going. Jorgamo, you are ridiculous. EG weathering the storm.
What is wrong with our equals, bro?
Evil Genius is starting to convert a few rounds that are very PaperX-esque. A MasterCard thrifty here in round 7. The back of 2 rifles, Com, so quick to shut this down. And afterwards, PaperX, although they're still at an advantage by the time they hit C site.
They go to thrifty again, right? Oh, they are thrifty?
Desperately trying to claw into it, but man.
Yeah.
Right, both of these teams here. Jorgamo getting a little bit dicey as well, pushing so deep. Look how far he's progressed here. They're peeling away from it. He's backfilling the space so perfectly. They had no
Oh my
clue.
god.
Now with the paranoia,
What's
they might try and speed
happening?
up towards A. This plays in Com. Still has the Viper's Pit, just gonna come through. That denies any access.
What the hell was that?
In my life, seen
What it is,
anything
but-
like that.
We needed that. Oh, we needed that.
He saw something else, apparently. That is ridiculous. And that was the one tool for EG to heavily anchor towards A site.
Okay, lockdown. EG need to pick up the pieces now after being shattered by something. Boostio starting to try to clear through. Look who's bounding in. Something gets sent away this time. Lockdown is dealt with. Boostio's out in the open. This is so dangerous. He's gone back for more. Mind Freak's having none of it. Jorgmo ignores him. Gets back to the site. Back to action. But Divide back to business. Holding on. This guy is just desperate to try and hold this. But a 1v1. A tap on the spike and the drop. Demon 1 has no idea. Mind Freak closing the gap. He's looking this way. Turns around. Time is running low. Demon 1 needs to clear him. He does. But the time, it's too little.
We got the round, we got the round, we got the round.
Okay. Paper X off the back of genuinely something I've never seen.
It's the worst thing is he's just on autopilot. He just walks up to the pit.
It doesn't look any better in replay. I still don't understand.
Blinded.
Wow.
One enemy remaining. Last player.
Oh god,
What are you meant to say about that?
I mean, you can barely catch your breath in some of these
nice.
rounds.
They're smothering him.
And it's heartbreaking as well. That's the one thing as well, Com. The timing is perfect for him.
Yes.
Maybe something's a little ahead of the curve in that regard, but
Thank you, Scotty.
You don't expect that to happen.
again, no fear of anybody coming through, swinging through from arches, pushing stairs, nothing coming through from Link.
Wow.
Yeah, one kill to define that round.
But in this timeout, what are you meant to say? Hey, just be careful that something's doing weird stuff. Like, just watch out, I guess.
Don't play towards waterfall when he's got ult, and also
Just don't be on A.
careful, he doesn't need to see you to kill you.
Yeah, he's got radar. This man is genuinely wild. But at 3-5, the scoreline is still close, right? It's not like there's a huge buffer for Paper X, but it's enough that they can, I guess, take a breath here. As highlighted by the desk and all of us. This is putting your heart and soul into a performance, because this will be probably one of the final times we ever see this roster as it is. So to go down with a whimper would be underselling how good this roster historically has been. And right now they are putting up a fantastic fight. EG on the other side claiming 3, just coming out of this timeout now. Let's see what the adjustment may be.
Retrieve this orb. Jorgmo, showstopper now. Available. Com actually anchoring towards C here with an Odin. You can feel the heat a little bit here. Something's pouring through on the Trailblazer. So maybe something tailored towards the retake here. Though,
I've got your trail.
Hot on the heels. Oh my good lord. Okay. Good, spikes down. Ish. Ethan trying to catch a second worth of timing there, but it gets closed. Very aware of that possibility of a late lurk coming back in through B, but Ethan really needs one to try and break this, to try and open up this big opportunity, because they're trying to clear through the site, and we can see that mostly Paper X are playing offsite. There's that late challenge. Ethan turns on a dime, takes away Forsaken, and now the defuse is starting. Boostio ain't stopping. Someone needs to stop Boostio. Someone needs to stop Boostio.
Nice.
It's another round that Paper X unable to convert the post plant on C site.
What the hell is going
The
on?
first one, the lockdown, just one rifle on the other side of things. Boostio gets away with daylight robbery here. Paper X come back in. Bulldog, hands of Forsaken, judge for Jing. Actually, yeah, that's not perfect. Something could have definitely been better, especially after that. Something shut down off the rip, Lauren.
And what you read into that, though, you're going to have to try and dismantle this 3-play stack and get over to the other side, because Paper X will almost just instantly punish, but they paused for a second. The stall from Com enough to make them respect this, and only for a moment. Com has to evacuate the site. But can they hold the post plant? They're still not fully in. It's just Jing trying to take that space for them, secure some of it. Mind Freak looking to punish towards Waterfall. But again, the site is not safe. EG are already here.
I mean, they're hitting the rotate once again.
It's Demon 1 though. Not a big performance from him here, but that is a Guardian. And of course, that's a headshot.
He's holding the ankle, he's posted.
Give me that perspective right now. Let me watch Demon 1 here. Please, this guy is just horrific at this. Oh, he's been backhanded this time. Device had enough of that. All right, 3v4 then. What have you got for us, PaperX?
Still the paint shell here for Jorgamo. Couple of bits of key utility, actually. Oh my god.
Jesus Christ. Gonna get them on. Paint shell's going in. Devi might be dead. Jorgamo! Filthy with a shot towards Jing, and he wants that space. He wants the next. He's bloodthirsty.
Fucking kidding me?
Onto the 4, and he might just go for
Are
it.
you fucking serious?
Jorgamo is out of this world.
On another level, here today in the grand finals. And he's not the only one for EG by any stretch. But looking so damn good on the raise.
30 seconds left. One enemy remaining.
Beautiful cleanup here.
Okay, who's got this now?
What the hell? That's crazy though.
Feeling himself as well. Spoiler alert, that's not Potter. Yeah.
Of course, for the timeout though, now tied up at 5 apiece. We talk about bigger picture, Mike. We talk about what this means, you know, what that round could entail. The money's not looking great for PaperX.
No,
they don't have a map to fall back to now.
1 off the Blade Storm, 2 off the Showstopper, so there's opportunities here maybe to swing the round back in their favor, but it's going to require EG kind of playing into that. Maybe PaperX retrieving some of these orbs. The start of the round, which, I mean, they've been good for initially, but when EG have re-explored towards Rubble, a number of rounds just feel really uncomfortable for PaperX. And it's like a scrambled decision on the back of maybe Forsaken falling, something in this example, where they just hit the panic button and they're rushing C. Yeah. And then they can't find site control, so they back out and walk back into a late A. It's so bizarre to watch, and not a situation we usually see PaperX in. They very rarely back down. It's usually full commitment, whatever they do.
And look at this, the Stinger, the Guardian, got what they can, and it ain't much. It's not a full buy, it's not a full force. Ethan and Jorgamo looking to hop on this. Yeah, high flash, Jorgamo swings. They're challenging on the ult orb. They don't want to allow it for free, but fortunately for PaperX, Boostio ate that flash, but he's carrying forward. He's going to take all the space away. They know exactly what's happening here. They're herding PaperX around the map.
Going to play Demon 1 in once again. But something will retrieve the orb.
They need a round from this man. They need a kill. He's got him 1. A second? Not going to be happening. Demon 1 overwhelmed in the end, though. Jing is there. Sight looking a little bit better for PaperX here. Desperate to get scrappy, desperate to hold on. Ethan doing the damage from the back line, taking down Devi, though. And now into the 2v2. They're trying to remove Ethan. They've got him dead. But look who's here. Boostio creeping closer. They don't know how close this man is.
Planted.
They are both locked towards the site, and on this corner, he's found one. The Forsaken gets him first, and they turn a dire round around.
Last round before the switch.
A MasterCard drifting to get PaperX the lead.
They needed that, Mike.
And at least 6 on the half.
They had to get that, paramount to them staying in this matchup.
Something to want to open up here with the Blade Storm. Finds the opener on comm. Up to that point, even here, the commitment to find Ethan.
Let's go!
No stone left unturned. No room for chance. Taken trying to catch somebody. Off the start here. Very quickly, they're collapsed outside B here.
But there's 3 players on the other side for EG. They're very ready for this scrap to begin. Something going to get close, try maybe play towards connector or dip a little further forward, but look at Boostio waiting. Shorty in hand, something's got nowhere to go right now. Just trying to take some control, take some space, and Jordan clear on behind him. There's a chance for some serious damage, and there it is! Something again, giving them hope. Holding on to this matchup here, and giving them the man advantage.
You want to fight it?
Divide will go through.
Are they going to disrespect that?
Comm's still behind it. Forsaken will catch Team Flash here. Ethan does have one. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my
I don't think
god.
going for it. He went into his smokes.
He had no idea. And just an absolute flurry of frags. Jing is still standing. It's on Demon 1. He's got 2 targets, 2 victims, and surely he doesn't check Jing here. Surely not. This
there's no way.
There's not a shot in hell.
Taking that back.
Oh, Jing.
Yes.
Played it well, and Paper X pouring their hearts and souls into the end of that game. They've got a couple of rounds, Mike, but it's not many.
7-5 though, after what's felt like an uphill struggle for Paper X.
Sky's out.
Definitely going to be feeling good about that one. And a good recovery coming out of the timeout as well to convert the final rounds.
It could not be closer though, 5-7. This game is truly heating up. Analysts, what do you make of it so far?
We're on the edge of our seat here, Brent. Every round has been so close.
I couldn't believe how scrappy that was, honestly. Every single round it felt like was working with the bottom of the barrel purchases. I mean, the Guardians, the Stingers, everything, because it was just back and forth. No team could build up any economical advantage at all. At any point, you can feel how much both of them just want to either bring it to that map 5 or make it decisive and just win it out here.
Yeah, we saw some great moments from Boostio as well. If we check out the HyperX reflex moment of the day, an ace in round 5, and the Sideshow, we've seen a lot of aces in this tournament.
We have. This is the
Thank you,
20th
Golden.
ace
Thank you for the
of
Prime.
Champions
Thank you,
2023.
for the
And that
tier
means
1.
it's officially the most aces we've had at
Thanks,
any
God,
global
for the 2
tournament
months.
ever, which is
Thank you for the
just
sub.
ridiculous. I feel like every other round we've had an ace, just somebody popping off. And this one from
You're not
Boostio just came
tired,
out of
I'm okay.
nowhere and actually started a
I
bit of
am
a resurgence for
a little
EG,
bit
who
stressed.
otherwise looked like they were getting bullied by Paper X, and it's been a very competitive half.
Yeah, I mean, Paper X has really struggled with some of these quick flanks, these quick
Thank you,
lurks
Mike.
throughout
Thank
the
you
day
for the
that EG
Prime.
has been doing. I mean, I can think back
for
to
the
that
subs, guys.
last round there. As soon as Paper X goes towards C, immediately EG is hot on their heels. And if it wasn't for the fact that Paper X are kings of W key gaming, they would have gotten backstabbed real hard and possibly lost that round.
Yeah, and I gotta say, EG, I gotta feel, they may feel like they've already done enough with this half in terms of it. Yes, they're behind right now by 2 rounds, but they're moving over to the attack side. I think EG's attack side calling is fantastic. They have an opportunity to really just cement themselves in the history books here. Remember, at the beginning of the year, this was a
Trust the
team
boys, yeah.
that everybody was underestimating.
Trust the
They're at the
boys.
bottom of the rankings across the board. They still are so damn close. It's one map that stands
trust,
between
but
them
I'm
and cementing
know, I'm
themselves in the
stressed.
history books.
Well, this could be the last half of Valorant we see here at
No
Champions.
shipping,
Here for
please.
Make Some Noise
I don't
as we head
like
back into the
anyone
second half.
romantically. I don't like shipping. Please don't do
Deep
that.
breaths now, 5-7. It's a lead for Paper X, but it's a fine one. It's not enough to rest on your laurels for. You know the EG are fired up. They still sit at a 2-1 scoreline across the board. With this win here, they would become the champions. So for now, Paper X still cannot relent for a second.
Keep it cool. That's how you survive.
EG, chance here to tie things up, starting with a pistol.
Blinded.
Heavy emphasis towards A and Rubble on the side of Paper X. The other side of things, Forsaken. I guess faking heavier presence elsewhere. Runs forward and just pops the door. He is commanding so much space right now.
And EG, very patient in approach, not really indicating too much just yet. Forsaken
Right there.
will be the one to notice this first and foremost. Now he's got to run. Get out of there, call for support. EG looking to start their first couple of steps, but they don't commit.
No, Paper X haven't bitten. They haven't taken the bait.
Dude, I
There
sit
was a
like this and I
second
complain
to
and wonder
consider
why I
Divine
get back
Jing's
pain.
rotation, but
This-
EG are walking back into the blender right now. Something nearly caught. Face checking the wall. But 30 seconds left. EG have to find a kill.
Yeah, they're struggling right now. They're just kind of being halted at the door. Jorgamo off to a quick start, but Jing gonna stride on forward and chase them away. EG running on back. Maybe looking towards B as the next option, but it's not like Mindfree Game watching towards this. But Boostio's gotten ahead. The flash, it didn't pop, and he takes the head of Mindfreak. They're going all the way to C. Boostio can cut off the rotations. They've been Forsaken. The site's gonna be theirs for the plant.
The safety net in Boostio's lurk pays off for EG. A 4v2 now. Boostio will even be healed up.
Oh my god, dude.
No smokes. Paper X have to almost fight here,
Duda,
commit to some of these
Duda,
engagements.
And Boostio might have just done enough for EG this round. Ethan, yes, will confirm it, but Boostio's position was everything.
Even crucial to find the kill on the way back through as well. PaperX trying to funnel their way through.
Keep the spirits up. It's just that it's 7 AM and I'm super tired and this is tilting me a little bit.
Crucial kill onto Mindfreak.
One enemy
Like I said, the response
Let's
is
go.
so fast from EG.
Got this.
Wussup feels a little bit of space. That's a good read on the situation as well. Forsaken just overwhelmed there.
But this is when the adrenaline starts pumping for EG as well. You get a big round like that, you do some big damage here as well. Boostio still popping too. This isn't a round you're looking at PaperX to potentially win. This is a very difficult round with just pistols. You're not going to see them in a similar sort of look. So you know this is probably a 7-7 scoreline. EG knowing they're really turning those screws, making it hurt. PaperX trying to stack up towards B, but I mean, look at EG. They're waiting for this wall.
Yeah. Continuously, we see the anticipation from EG. The reads generally have been on point. The flash out, not going to amount to too much.
Oh, it's a massacre. It's an absolute massacre in middle. Devi can't do any more. He absolutely can't. Demon 1 there. Gonna get him past it. Prime Gaming flawless, but the bigger picture here, Mike.
9 rounds.
We are tied up at 7.
Oh my god.
Sure, and I do want to see if EG continue putting the
okay,
same
right?
ball over towards A, because it actually enables this spam off the rip.
Wow, this guy is sharp.
And somebody like Jorgmo can maybe just double satch you out. It's actually him with the air. He's not going to be seeing anybody spamming off it initially here. But it's curious to see, because in the last round, definitely, there was a lot of chip damage done. Following the decay of the wall on the top of the wall bang coming through. PaperX still happy as 4 to continue fighting for the space.
Forsaken's on an island.
Again.
This makes me...
I mean, he's capable, but...
Of course he is. It's Forsaken, but he's got 5 against him. His teammates are on B. Maybe he needs some help here. Someone bail out Forsaken, please. He's trying to stand and fight. There's an army in his way. EG overwhelmed. They're going to get an upgrade, but trying to get quick to a Jing. Tries to deny them. Slows them down. Holds them back. But he gets broken in on. A minute on the board, and they've got the site. They should be able to get a plant, and with this, they can take some space.
Posted through here. Something lucky to be alive.
What's he doing?
Oh my god.
Paranoia's gone in. He's just standing there. Jorgmo punishes this. And now down to 2. Mindfreak and Devi need to dig deep. The plant's not in. They've still got a second to work. You can see Devi trying to have a little look. See if he could spot out where Ethan is. They're creeping closer. There's nowhere safe in this. Mindfreak with a huge pickup towards Ethan. Demon 1 still standing. It's a 1v1. Demon 1 wins it. EG pushing ahead now. Punishing PaperX on the bye.
And a bonus round conversion here in the second half of Lotus. Absolutely crucial.
Last player standing.
DG want to drive things home here.
Let's go, baby.
2 away from the Seekers. Cosmic Divide online here. PaperX back down on a busted bye.
Such a capable team, but this is so difficult. Forsaken again, left just so alone. He couldn't have the support in Jorgmo. Running through him now. And they can just pump the brakes. They can relax a little. They don't have to overdo it just yet. They got 2 so early on.
Maybe expecting further aggression. PaperX to try and take the initiative here. 2 Stingers, a Sheriff in hand. I mean, difficult, really. Oh, Divide. Desperately trying to avoid detection, but they will survive for the time being. Mindfreak will fall elsewhere, though. And a formality, the paint shell will find it.
It's clinical. EG starting to believe. Starting to feel that finish line. See it on the horizon. Something's down. It's 9 now. We're getting closer. PaperX.
Oh dear.
Is this the final stand for you? This purchase here is everything, and that's why there's a timeout. They have a 4-bye.
We must.
But Mike, if it's not now, it may actually just be never.
I mean, sure, they'll have another chance, but the thing is, it's how close they are to ultimates here in this one, and how one-sided the last couple of rounds have been. Operator online, something has to make that investment worthwhile. I think EG now have figured out that Forsaken is just on an island. You can see a bit of a pace change towards Mound to shut him down. PaperX have to come up with something different now. In round 17, because it's becoming very concerning. EG knocking on the door of double digits.
And the confidence will be sky high.
Absolutely. I mean, they came into this map so confident.
Yeah.
A 13-5 on bind. And the way in which some of these players from EG really elevated as well.
We should all just start using the judge.
Huge positive for them.
This is a big crossroads for PaperX.
A gut-wrenching round.
The operator has to be pivotal. Something has been given them a couple of rounds, to be fair. He has been fantastic, but they need him now. A 9-7, EG on the verge of double digits, one away from Jorgamo's ult. They've got the divide, plenty to play with, and it looks like Divide will be the first tested. Gotta be careful towards A. They try to reinforce maybe towards Forsaken.
I love this. They fake out a little bit of paranoia. It's like Forsaken being red as the solo anchor on C here. The set piece, a trap on the gravity well on the Nano Swarm. And the other side of things, actually Divide.
So tired.
The solo anchor here. Showstopper will pave the way. Divide to close the back door. EG have got themselves a wide open sight here.
They do, but note the utility for PaperX. They have plenty to play back in with. Mind Freak fully set. Divide still with the dog. Jing fully kitted. It's all through the door. They can be funneled through this. If Com just keeps spraying, if they keep looking this way, this could be a disaster, but Jing's made it ahead. 41 HP and a bit of a dream here. He's trying to play towards the back line, break Demon 1, break Com. He's done the best he could. Divide by his side, they get a 2-for-1 trade. Demon 1, Ethan and Boostio make it just Demon 1 and Boostio. Can they hold? Demon 1 does the damage, slips away, depends on Boostio, but the cross is made. And now it's all on Demon 1. And he is looking up to the challenge. Diffuse started and ain't stopping. Takes him away, but Mind Freak survives. He's got back on it. Diffuse is there and PaperX live.
Studa!
Certainly not the most comfortable, but an 8th nonetheless.
Nice.
At that point.
There's a chance here. With everybody in link, Jorgamo has a nade.
Everybody
I'm
breathe.
just staring at that.
Take a deep breath.
If there was any chance or any confirmation of just how many bodies were inside link outside B site, could have been disastrous for PaperX.
Operator out for Boostio. Seeker's there for Ethan. Got a couple of big pieces coming up here. 3G, PaperX, can they once again hold this together? Heavier lean towards C now. Mind Freak ready to try and bail out. Pressure on Forsaken. He's taken the swing and he's taken his life. Jorgamo down. Forsaken stands. And they've dealt with the early onslaught from EG.
He's quite lucky. Jorgamo wasn't caught by the paranoia there, I don't believe. Forsaken still comes out on top. Early advantage. I feel like we haven't said that in a while for PaperX.
Don't need to give them anyone else.
In terms of the first blood here. No commitment on the back of things. 60 seconds still left on the clock. Plenty of time with Ethan spike in hand. Say, Com re-exploring over towards Mound, and it's very indicative, actually, there's nobody on the other side of this now.
Mind Freak. He's got to be so careful. These Seekers are a problem. He wants out. He's going to fall away and respect the side take. He can't hold it on his own.
Retake.
Well, they're invested at the right spot as well, because a couple of them go towards waterfall. Sorry, towards the door.
Oh my god!
Com's getting aggressive on this.
Com's playing ahead, and that's so smart. A deep bit of utility going to make this harder for them. Showstopper goes above, but still going to catch Com. But the reveal couldn't make the most of it there. Demon 1, this is great from PaperX, holding this together. Boostio and Ethan. They've got the plant, but can they hold the post? Ethan staying close. Oh, wow, Jing's in there!
Oh yeah, no.
And now Boostio in a 1v5, PaperX standing strong together here, closing the scoreline up once again.
They're starting to rally now, Lauren. It'll be a
PRX.
prime gaming flawless.
Pepe.
First time we're here in the crowd, really.
They didn't like, yeah, that.
Get involved for a while as well.
So bad they
It's
got that
tough
one.
for Com and Demon One here, caught
That
off
would have
guard.
been really bad. Oh my.
That's 2 consecutive retakes here. First rounds of Paper X were able to get in this half. Fun still healthy here for Evil Geniuses.
Nine to 9. Early start, aggression, something. Christ, that was close.
But big indication that the operators noted here on this side of the map early on.
3-play stack towards B
Yeah,
though.
EG noting the difference and misreading into it potentially.
Scout destroyed.
Paper X walking this. There's just going to be a brawl in middle. This is obscene. There's a player so close by. Paper X needs to be so careful about this one. Jorgamo ready to punish, and he does. Gets Jing down. Flash to follow. They're in danger. Jorgamo getting hungry for it. The HP looking rough for Paper X. Divide down to 50. Forsaken 39. Ult there for Boostio. Yeah, it's invested instantly.
Bomb grenade out.
Able to secure B side on the back of this. Mind Freak cognizant of the possibility that Com is here. The spike finally making its way onto site.
Hey, smell him, he's there. Smell him.
Could he deny the plant? The paranoia is going. Does he play off the back of this? Doesn't see it on the standard spot, but he's gonna do some damage. Take away Ethan. Chip away, but it's still just 3, and with the operator, it's brutal to try and play it. Jorgamo getting aggressive, and oh, he's just adding bodies to the count. Jorgamo unleashing fury.
He's ridiculous today.
It's 10 rounds for EG.
They're just rounds where Jorgamo he just thinks, okay, I'm going to kill everyone, guys. Step aside. I'm going to get a 4K.
21 kills for him.
It's just outrageous what he's able to get away with.
Come on, baby! Let's go, man!
Yeah, that energy starting to show round by round here for EG.
They're right back to it. Look at this man. He is feeling himself. He's got that hot hand in the game
What
now.
a showstopper again.
Right back to business. And something with his judge, hoping he gets to decide. Jorgamo slipping deeper. This guy.
He's just
them out.
He's playing with the rhythm so well right now.
He's feeling the game perfectly, and he's so deep on this. They have no idea. Maybe a consideration in Mind Freak's mind. He's turned to take a glance, but he's seen a victim. It's been called out. Jason told him. Oh, Mind Freak gets the trade, but is that the damage done? B looking vulnerable. EG take that with both hands.
Mind Freak saw him, and there was no reaction from Jing.
Plant's still in. Knife's gonna come out. Let's look at this post plant here, 4v4. Divide is there, it's just been invested by Forsaken. But can they divide and conquer now? Ethan's still in the site, gonna eat the flash, turn it in time. Goes back for more, chip damage left, chip damage right. He's looking to punish this, pop flash, yes! He's got it, Con there, Forsaken breaks in, overwhelmed! Paper X, they're back on the site! It's on Demon 1 and Com, they've already started this up. Diffuse doesn't get to halfway, he's been taken away from it. Forsaken with a second attempt, but look who's here! You didn't turn around, you didn't check behind you, and of course,
What are we doing?
and Demon 1 in unison! Pushing EG closer!
11 on the board, Lauren. Paper X
What are we doing?
against the ropes now. And keep your eyes on the right side of that scoreboard. Look at the money that's going to be left here.
And the enemy was punished.
It's starting to feel like the home stretch here.
The atmosphere's changing, Mike. You can see it in the confidence. Just look at Jorgamo, the way he's playing. They can start tasting this. Can Paper X stop it? Can they hold anything? Oh! Straight out of the sky, something is just evaporated. And it's a 5v4. Jorgamo is tearing EG through this game. Leading by example now. Pain Shell goes in, fortunately for Forsaken. Gets a second shot at things there, but couldn't quite get it ready in time. The plant's gonna come through, and the gap's getting close. Jorgamo again. He is traded this time. A 3v3. Jing wants in. He gets in. He takes down Ethan. He's got the sight. Demon 1 on the trade, and now the 2v2. Devi held back. He can't get there. He has to try and get past Com, and he's just not letting him through. Com takes down Devi. It's on Mind Freak now, or it's 12. He's looking for it. He's desperate for it. Can he save Paper Rex? Not today! 12 on the board! EG need one more round!
Championship point for Evil Geniuses. The response comes through, 3 unanswered. And we talked about the concerns. Giorgamo is playing a different game right now. You saw him totally messing with expectations previously.
Let's go. Let's go.
There's gaps in the purchase here, Lauren.
Paper Rex, they're going aggressive. They're trying to pick themselves back up off the floor here. They've taken the space by A, but there's no one there. So it's Forsaken on the other side. He's trying to take a challenge, but he's put down to 25 HP. Slips away towards CT. Giorgamo, of course, going to take any space given to him. Giving him in, she's going to take a mile. Pain Shell to supplement. Viper's Pit is up. The brutality of this round is truly kicking into effect. Giorgamo trying to face down 3. And now the time is on EG's side.
And they have a vice-like grip with the Viper's Pit set up here. The divide will go up as well, cause more problems. Paper Rex, though, they're looking to get aggressive.
Jing, desperate for it. He will do everything he can for his side. For that one last time, that one last round. Mind Freak towards Boostio. They're trying desperately. They still need to get towards the spike. It's all on Demon 1 in a 1v3. Can he do it right here, right now? Diffuse started. He can't. Paper Rex is still alive.
A lifeline delivered. EG unable to drag this one across the line. They threw the ultimates in there. Going straight for the jugular of Paper Rex. It's another retake that comes through. They're third on the half, the only successes they have found so far. Take a moment, a breather, to consider the situation here. EG on the brink of finding a 3-1 victory over Paper Rex here to be crowned the champions, Lauren.
Their story has enamored most of us. Hard to turn away from a Cinderella story. It started out in NA, all the way through to Tokyo, and then potentially here. But it's still 2 rounds. Paper Rex, if there's any team who can dig deep, who has a reason to dig deep, to take us to OT, to take us the distance, it would be Paper Rex. Do they have it in them? Do they have the drive, the will to push through here? We're about to find out. With a buy made, it's not pretty from EG. Let's see if they can stick the landing now.
Still very comfortable behind this, though, so even if they concede, Paper Rex is 11th.
Just down to the wire.
Yeah, 24 at least will be a comfortable purchase.
Look at this. Confident to potentially the very end. Still playing ahead, still showing presence, unrelenting. But they fall away now. Hoping to maybe cost EG a little utility, but it's something. He's waiting. This guy is pixel perfect. Forsaken's the one to find it. Oh no! He's just been caught on the way out! Demon 1 on the punish, and that's an upgrade.
Another face check here with the dash. I don't think he noted just the reposition there. Forsaken, Ethan. Already though, relaying the information. Com hasn't made progress elsewhere because he's on a stinger. No chance to really pressure this side of the map. TP will come through.
You don't think you saw anything?
Nope.
They were just in that little pocket there. And none the wiser, that could have been a big indicator early. It's not anymore. And now towards the side, he's calling for backup. Does he stay? Does he leave? Giorgamo 1 away from his ult again. And he's going to take towards the side.
Surely not.
That's a little clear. We can already see towards drop down. One player's waiting to vie. Has to sit back.
Giorgamo's planting. He's going to have the showstopper.
This is it. This is huge. Divine now. Got to be careful. He's a little ahead of expectation, but come on the way. He's going to take him down. Still trying to dig deeper. The paint, it didn't connect. He found nothing. It's a 3v3. Still anyone's game here. Jing, the next to try and step into the ring. Demon one on the other side. Ethan's found. Mind Freak is down to 2. This could be it. Another chance for Jing. It's all over. EG are your Valorant World Champions.
GG's.
From 0 to hero across this year, Lauren.
It's still a GG's.
What a story for these guys.
I mean, they played well. Like, EG played well.
You can see what it means to them as well.
All those sticks and stones thrown have just made their empire.
This
Everyone
one,
doubted
you
them
just could tell.
from the word
EG
go.
just played well.
And with every step they've taken, they have proven themselves one of the best we have in the game. They put their hearts and souls into this to face down a team like PaperX here and deliver is something incredibly special.
Unlucky.
It really is. Heartbreak for the other side, of course. A formidable foe, especially in terms of a finals matchup, Lauren. But EG overcome. They overcome everything in 2023. Wow. Speechless. What a performance today as well. Talked about elevating, talked about stepping up to the plate and delivering.
GG's. Oh, they tried their best.
The team that did step up in my eyes as well, PaperX, obviously heartbreaking for them, heart-wrenching, but respect should be given. They will remain the princes who never became kings,
There's
but
no
they truly
excuse.
won our hearts out
Like,
here.
EG just played
Every
better.
single time you see them,
They played really well.
you see that potential, you see all that they've achieved.
A true fan favourite from start to end.
Absolutely.
And a new one is born here with EG.
I mean, it's heartbreaking. Alright.
Another round of applause here for PaperX.
GG!
Respect shown down on the stage as well.
Absolutely. A team that never
I hope they
changed
know
how
we're
they
still
played.
proud of them for
Headstrong in
how
their
far they
approach,
came, you
believed
know?
in themselves and the style.
They went so far.
And it took them this far. But today is EG's day. They had this feeling in Tokyo. They faced the finals and they fell.
GG!
And now,
NT!
the hometown heroes, the true underdogs, the Cinderella story has finally come true. Fairy tales don't often do that, Mike, but today we get to see it happen.
NT!
Just to take stock of their performance here, it's just been speechless.
What started off as a season of misery ends in a season of infamy. Give it up for your 2023 World Champions, Evo Geniuses!
Don't cry, guys. It's okay. We made it so far, we should still be proud of them. We should still be really, really proud of them. They represented APAC well. We must still stay proud of them, okay? Like, I know they didn't play as well today. I know. But I'm still super proud that they made it this far and represented APAC so well.
Bloody hell.
And they're so deserving of it.
God, you can't say that word about
so hard. Blood, sweat and tears have gone into transforming this team.
Unlucky.
And I mean, Ethan, you talk about talent, you talk about Demon 1 coming in. This guy, he talks shit and he actually stood the test.
The turning point for this roster.
Brought him in, revitalized the side. Honestly. It's been a pleasure to watch these boys figure it out, get it together. You saw the potential starting to build, and then here, what a step up.
I mean, just to come away from that
as well. Of course, it would be better if we won.
Christ.
Okay.
What
of course,
the
it would be
hell
better
was he
if we
on
won.
today?
But
26 kills?
That's one of the most phenomenal grand finals performances I think we've seen.
We were not just,
and
you know, we were not playing our best.
Brutal conditions, doing that on the likes of Split, changing the whole thing up, playing a map and a series that, I mean, PaperX had the advantage, and you come from the top side. You get that veto right, and Jorgamo still thrive.
I'm just looking at the end there, 26 kills, 7 first bloods. It's just unbelievable.
You know what, I'm just glad it's not
and
a 3-0.
the crazy thing as well, this isn't even to allude to the fact that this is possibly a solo carry performance. Everybody from EG stepped up today.
Yes. Yeah, no, I don't think, if you looked across the maps there, you could find a player on every single map.
Very little to fault, honestly, in terms of the overall approach, in terms of the performance, in terms of even coming into a stacked veto. You feel it's hard to win a veto versus PaperX, period, let alone when they get 2 bans.
And they've already played.
It's not just him. I think Wussup hit insane shots as well.
The expectation of coming in off the back of that loud game.
Even one, they were
we
just
also
feeling
talk
it
about
today.
EG having to potentially reinvent themselves slightly to keep up with PaperX. And they said that themselves. They said that themselves.
Who's the one like
and they deliver here a 3-1. The job is done for them. What a moment.
That is a very special victory. Genuinely, truly is. Oh man.
Eddie,
what a day.
thank you for the
What a
raid.
final.
Yeah.
Hello Raiders. I'm about to knock
I
off
think
as
a lot
well.
of us kind of looked at this and thought, you know, PaperX
I'm
could
about
be the
to go
ones
off
at
as
least
well.
the full distance on the maps there, but
it's tough as well because even with the scoreline here, 3-1, they came so close to doing it.
of course they did.
And it would have been almost another fairy tale for them, for Jing to go out this way, but it just wasn't there. Evil Geniuses today on a different level altogether.
You're absolutely right. And for PaperX and Jing specifically, he's left his legacy. I think
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, widely regarded still, even with that performance here in the Grand Finals from Jorgamo, widely regarded as the best Rays player still. And I think he can definitely hold his head high.
Wow. I mean, this has been truly a special moment. Congratulations to EG for doing something that a lot of people doubted. And for PaperX putting up a wonderful performance. That's it from us.
Kia Forum, give it up for your world champions, Evil Geniuses! Before I talk to you guys, we of course have John, Leo, and Anna here to give you guys a special gift to commemorate your big win. I'll let you guys take it from here.
Oh my goodness, thank you guys, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What do we? Hey, maybe Elon
Give it up one more time for EG, everybody!
Congratulations. Great job.
Unbelievable stuff.
Congratulations.
So happy for top to bottom. And of course, a legendary moment. Let's get into this. First, let's talk. Actually, I want to start off with the mastermind, the brain trust, a legend, my good friend, Potter. You started this season off and everyone doubted you, but you believed. I remember talking to you at Lock-In. You believed, you still believed. And now you're here. You are a world champion.
Yeah.
How does that feel?
I love Potter though.
It feels pretty good. It feels pretty good. Yeah, GB, you were there when I was screaming it from the rooftops that this motherfucker, this kid right here, and this kid, we're gonna be the best players in NA. I have 2 of the best initiators, the best Sentinel, the best Rays, and the best Jet right here.
Right. World champions. Let's talk to the IGL. Bustio, my man, what a journey you have been through.
Yeah.
We've seen you really just shine in so many different roles. You try to be a playmaker for your team. You're the in-game leader. You're the vocal leader. You were talking a lot of trash as well. Were you talking all that trash because you felt confident that you'd hold this right here?
Yeah, 100%. And
What is that?
my teammates are some of the best players in the world. They're some of my greatest friends. I love
Is
them
there
to
gonna
death.
be
I
a
wouldn't
bot? I don't know,
rather
man.
win it with anyone else. This has been the year of a lifetime, and I'm
like
just so thankful for everyone, the
tired to
fans, my
edit
friends,
and post
family.
it.
Thank you guys so much for supporting us.
I don't have the
We wouldn't be here without
motivation.
you guys.
Incredible.
To get it all.
Now, the dog, the jaw.
I lost everything.
The one and only.
I'm tired.
My man, you were. Let's get some barks going. Jogamo, you were on fire on Lotus. What was going on? It really felt like you were in this mindset of push because we're not going to lose this. We're going to win this game here and now. Was that the mindset? Because it felt like it watching it from the seats.
Oh, it's definitely the mindset. When I saw that double duelist, it reminded me of me and Demon One playing split.
Yeah.
I was the only duelist at the time right now for map Lotus. So I just knew I had to make all the plays and do the big plays. And you know, I got that dog in me, so I'm gonna make sure I get those plays right every single time.
What's going on?
And then, of course, the silent assassin. The man who rarely smiles, but right now is smiling a big old grin. It's Ethan! You came into Valorant as one of the more prolific players. You had a legacy in CS that you were trying to bring over to this game, and now you have done so. Do you feel like at this point it was like a good decision to jump into this, but also to join this team as well when the offer came through?
Oh yeah, I
He
couldn't
used
have
to
picked a
be
better
in
group of
100
guys.
Thieves, right?
I love him.
Yeah.
I love him.
This guy's trying to blow my ears out. He talks
I
for
watched
you, talk
him
for
on
him.
100
That's what
Thieves
Thank you.
And then,
I think
my man,
Nitro was in
calm.
there.
You know, a lot of people doubted you, man.
Supreme
and
flanker.
I wouldn't be shocked if you even at points doubted yourself as well, because of just how difficult it was to get to this point. But
He
at the
needs a
start of the
trophy for
season up
flanking,
until
dude,
now,
this guy. He needs to get a
obviously
trophy
a massive journey
for
that you
flanking.
undertook. But what did you personally do? Was it just like you getting back to the lab, grinding, working your butt off? What was it, man?
I mean, every day just making sure I gave it my 100%, always like my family taught me. Just always give it 100%, and I just want to say I did this for my grandfather. I finally did it.
Damn right. Damn right. And last but certainly not least,